Hey guys, good morning. I'm still in bed. So today I want us to look at one or two things. Now, so for me, I believe I'm still in the short term. I'm still bearish on DXY. DXY, I'm still bearish. I'm looking at the long term trade setup for this. I'm still bearish on DXY, right? Now, there is something I want you guys to look at. Now, we're still at the 1.618 area. This is the zone, okay? So this is the deep crab pattern. It's still in the zone, okay? It's still in the zone. So this was the 1.618. I'm expecting to push to at least this level, which is 38.2, right? But currently, it's still showing some bearish moves. It's still showing some bullish moves in the short term. We should also be looking at, let me show you guys something. We should also be looking at today in perspective. I want to show you guys something. Okay. So I want to show you guys something. So today, the economic data, we have the decision for this dollar is on this one around 12:30. Today we have the inflation figures, okay, especially the CPI, the consumer price index. We have core inflation rate. We have the core inflation rate. I'm still expecting the dollar, the inflation figures to, it's saying it will go up over here. Previous was 6.3 and the forecast was 6.5. Now, if it goes up more than the expectation over here, now what's going to happen is that would not be good for the dollar, but when inflation goes up, it's not good for the dollar. Okay. So for me, I still think it might not go further though. Maybe it would go up, but it might not exceed so much. And with the dollar, current interest rate is around, I think 3 point something. Inflation is at 8 point something. I'm rather expecting rate hikes more than the inflation. So inflation should be at a slower tone, or it should be at a dovish tone. But when it comes to interest rate figures, that's when I expect it to rather hikes in a hawkish tone. Okay. Okay, guys. So the decision will be based on 12:30. 12:30, we might see the decision of the dollar, whether we are going to see the dollar going up or not. It will come around 12:30 today. 12:30 GMT. Okay. If you're in Nigeria, I think it should be at 1 p.m. But in Ghana, it should be at 12:30 over here. So this will be the decision. Normally, when the market tends to fall for some time, normally you see that CPI will push it to the opposite direction. Now, so let's see, whatever happens will depend on this one. The dollar can go either way, but I'm expecting it to drop a little. So let's see whatever happens over here. Now, on the chart patterns, let me shift you to the chart patterns. Now, today is Thursday, so we have tomorrow to be the end. Now, when you check the daily time frame, you see yesterday it closed in the form of a doji. This one. Now, I'm expecting this one to close bearish, to form more or less like an evening star doji over here. Okay, I'm expecting to close bearish, to form like an evening star doji, to continue the sell. And I'm expecting an ABCD correction, AB equals CD correction. Okay, which should maybe 100 fib level here to 1.0 or 1.272 extension level over that. That is if we get the dollar closing bearish over here for the day. Sorry, the retracement level, which should be from here to here. Oh, that's 1.272. So as to find AB equals CD. Or you can also say that from here to here 60, so 78.6, which is also here, which can form a Gadley pattern formation. A Gadley pattern formation over here. So anything that's what I'm looking at. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. So I'm trying to, or I'm expecting this correction to complete before we see the buy continuation. Okay, so that is why I've been bearish for the dollar for some time. Okay, that's why I've been bearish for the dollar for some time. I want to see this level broken down to this level before we see a buy continue. So all eyes on the CPI at 12. Okay, all eyes on the CPI at 12. So that's what I'm expecting. Remember, there was a breakout over here, a retest. So I'm expecting to drop. Now, if we are able to see this sell break below here, that would be break of market structure. So it can also form where is it? It can also form something like this. Break of market structure, retest, and drop. Okay, to there. So there are so many scenarios that I'm expecting from this. So let's see how it plays out. Remember, the dollar is still strong. It can go up, actually. But once on the weekly time frame, it has reached a confluence for the deep crab pattern formation. I'm expecting the retracement of the D of the deep crab before we see the buy continuation. So that is why I'm short-term bearish for the dollar. Okay, that's why I'm short-term. That would also mean that Euro USD, I'm expecting this one to form. Now, this was an impulse correction, impulse. So impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse, break of market structure, retests. So this move, if it breaks below, it will hit our stop loss, okay? And if, remember, stop loss is part of the game. Now, if we break this support level, that means that our trade will be invalid. However, I'm expecting to complete the pattern over here, and this pattern is actually probably a Gately pattern formation over here. Okay, so I take profit one, take profit two. If the dollar should be weak, then that's what I'm expecting before we get the sell continuation. Okay, so that's my bias. Now, the reason why I'm also buying is that when you go to the lower time frame, there was a break of another market structure. So we had this. Okay, we had this swing low, swing high, right? We had all these swing low, swing highs here. Now, this was a break of market structure. Okay, and this is forming a retest. So I'm expecting it to go to the top here. So that is why I am bearish on dollar for the short term. Okay, but it doesn't mean that it cannot continue. It can continue. You see, Forex is all about probabilities, okay, but you need to get a reason why you enter the trade. And if this trade confirms with my STR strategy, then I don't see any reason why I should not trade it. Okay, so, and here too, I see some imbalance over here. Okay, so if there is an imbalance over here, then I should see this one, because this one came down here to this level. There is still an imbalance from here to here. So I'm still expecting the harmonic pattern to go and complete the imbalance at the breaker at the top here. Okay. On the higher time frame, maybe you see this level as another block. Okay, so I'm still expecting like the market to rise to the top. However, if it hit below this, then it's going to hit our stop loss, and the sell continuation will still prevail. So you should trade carefully when you are looking at the dollar pairs. 12 o'clock, if you know you cannot take the hit, then please exit before 12:30 GMT. Okay. Okay. Someone is saying, can you check XAUUSD? Okay. On YouTube, I'll check it. Please, if this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and press the notification bell. Okay. And please don't forget to join the Telegram community. Okay. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, I've sent the Telegram community. Make sure you join the community. Okay. Okay. So the same with I've not checked XAUSD for some time now, actually. For me, I'm long-term bearish on gold. Okay, I'm long-term bearish on gold. For gold, I'm long-term bearish. I'm very long-term bearish on gold. Gold has never completed a sell. I showed you guys that gold has an inverse relationship with the I want to show you guys something. So the 10-year treasury inflation. So anytime the 10-year treasury inflation goes up, the gold prices will fall. Okay. Look at this. You can see that on the weekly time frame, when gold okay, so when the DEFI or the 10-year inflation index tends to go up or tends to go down, gold was going up. This one is going up. You see that gold is coming down. It gets to an equilibrium or a flat market. You see that gold also form a flat market. It goes down. You see that gold goes up. Now, when it gets here, it form a double bottom. Gold form a double top. Now it start going up, gold is coming down. Now, one thing you should note is that the inflation for dollar, the 10-year inflation, treasury inflation, the 10-year treasury inflation has exceeded the neckline. Okay, it has passed the neckline. You can see it over here. It has passed the neckline here, right? But gold is yet to even touch the neckline. Okay, so that means that we should be expecting more sales for gold. Okay, that is why I am long-term sell bias for gold. Okay, so any opportunity for sale, you take it. Any opportunities for sale. But I don't know, the news coming up, I don't know whether it's going to push the gold up a little. See, you cannot predict figures. You can never predict news figure. Anybody who can tell you that the news, it is only after the news that you can react to the news. News can go either way. But when you use technical to combine with the news, sometimes it gives you an idea whether the news will be positive or not. But the best way to trade the news is after the news is released, then you trade the reaction of the news. Okay. Okay. Let me add it to um, so gold, gold is forming like a flat correction, but